Welcome back, lawn and garden lovers. BW here again. It's May 22nd today, and it's time to till the pepper and tomato garden. I applied some weed preventer made for gardens right away here this spring. As you can see, the weed preventer worked very well. How about that, I still have a couple of tulips blooming. I'm going to till in 2 types of fertilizer. The first is Scott's Fertilizer for lawns. This is a fast-acting synthetic fertilizer that will give the plants a good jump start and promote good root growth. You could also use any 10-10-10 fertilizer or any other garden fertilizer you can find. Garden and starter fertilizers contain phosphorus. It's the phosphorus that helps root growth, and that'll be good because I'm starting the garden with small plants. They could use some root stimulation to get them over the shock of transplanting. Don't worry about the phosphorus. Once it's worked into the soil, it won't be running off into any lakes or rivers. I don't measure out the starter fertilizer. I just evenly scatter a generous amount on the ground. This will get mixed into the top 10 inches or so of the soil. The second is an organic fertilizer sold by Burpee. This breaks down slowly with warm weather and microbial action. It will feed the plants for the rest of the summer. This combination of fast and slow release fertilizers will help me get the most out of my garden this year. Except for a pinch of fertilizer I put in the hole while planting, this is all the fertilizer the garden needs all year. I'm trying to use half the bag. I had to buy a new shovel this year. Just look at this beauty. I broke my old one last summer. That shovel was a hand-me-down that I've owned for most of my adult life. I wonder if this one will last as long. It seems like a good shovel. I think it has a fiberglass or composite handle, and it has 2 flanges on it to help push it into the soil. That looks like a lot of fertilizer laying there, but once you turn it over, it doesn't look like much at all. I just take a big scoop and turn the shovel and soil over. I try to avoid lifting the soil very much because that puts a lot of stress on my lower back and gives me a backache. I also slide my hand down close to the shovel to get better leverage when lifting and turning the soil over. A power tiller would be nice to have, but this is a small garden and I can do this by hand. Canadian wildfires are blowing smoke into the air here today, giving everything a strange orange glow, like you might normally get at sunset. It even gives the lawn a weird color. The air was crisp and clear yesterday when I planted flowers. You can see those in the background. I try to avoid digging up the tulip bulbs planted in the center middle tier, but it's not unusual for me to dig up 1 or 2 of those every year. Uh-oh, a grub. At least it's the only one I've seen. I'll throw him out here where a bird can get him. Maybe I should have stepped on him. Now I just need to break up the lumps and smooth it all out. There, now I'm ready for planting. I'll do the same now to my other garden. I enjoy doing this in the spring every year, just to get outside and working on the lawn again. Now get out there and have some fun in your garden. And remember, you can do it.